It's the Afternoon Hustle with Amir Diamond. Special guest in the building. He goes by the name of DENDE. Now, I read that you're from Katy, Texas. Is that correct?
Yes, I am.
Is Katy considered Houston? That's what I want to know.
To me, yes. But to a lot of people in Houston, no. So when people interview me and they ask me if I'm from Houston, I always say Katy.
Okay, so even if people ask you that question from out of town, you still say Katy, or do you say Houston?
I say Katy, and then I say it's a part of Houston, and then I'll be like, Drake shouted it out in that one song. He was like, where he hide his women. He said, so where they ain't gonna find you, like Katy, Texas, Dallas, Texas. Dallas is a major city. I don't know what he's talking about, but
got you. Well, you've been all across the country. You've been in Katy. You've been in Houston. You've been where else? New York? No, Cali.
I've been in New York. I've been in Jersey. I've been in Cali. I've been in Atlanta. I've been in. We be out here. We're moving.
So
Chicago.
you got a lot going on, including our live vibe sessions that's happening tonight as we
It's actually supposed to be happening right now. You over here asking me questions. I need to go.
Well, I'm going to let you get to it. Y'all get ready for DENDE's live vibe sessions on the Vibe mobile app and also on our YouTube page at The Vibe Houston. Vibe Tribe, how y'all feel? I'm gonna ask, I'm gonna ask y'all one more time. Vibe Tribe, how y'all feel? Yeah! That's a whole lot better. I wanna thank everybody for coming out today. I wanna thank everybody who's tuning in right now on our YouTube page and on our Vibe Houston mobile app as well. My name's Amir Diamond from the Afternoon Hustle. I have a show. Thank you for that. I have a show from 2 to 7 p.m., and this is our third installment of our live vibe sessions. We had a premiere episode with an artist by the name of Jay Howell. Then we had... I'm loving the energy today. Thank you. I'm loving the energy. We had an artist by the name of Jay Howell. He performed for our premiere episode. Then our second artist was an artist by the name of Cody Blake. He's from the SWAT, Southwest A-Leaf, Texas. And we started this live vibe sessions to give artists a platform to get their music heard and also to give our listeners a chance to get up close and personal with them as well. So we're going to give y'all the opportunity to ask some questions for our special guest today. I'm going to ask him some tough questions as well, even though he's one of my friends, one of my buddies in the industry. He goes by the name, y'all already clapping. He goes by the name of DENDE.
Sometimes I cry when I just can't seem to find a distraction from my mind. It's a mills ain't meant to climb. I don't like this. Sometimes I cry when I just can't seem to find a distraction from my life. It's some ways you just can't fight. I don't like this. Sometimes I get a little bit ahead of myself. Boy, thought I was winning, but I had it started. I'm still stuck right at the starting line. While they wishing me well, I might as well be throwing my life savings in a wishing well. I'm well aware they love me like they family, everybody's favorite cousin. But it's hard to take the loving when reciprocation doesn't happen for yourself. Demons been telling me that I'm useless since when I was 12. 12 years a slave to the pressure, pessimistic, happy male, self-hatred come in waves and I can't fight it. Writing songs to find distractions been my coping mechanism. For the longest when I write it's like I'm Midas, I'm a titan. But when I'm with all my thoughts, I wanna ball up in the tightest little ball. Wait, I try to run before I crawl. Protect my energy, don't answer when you call. Seclude myself, don't wanna talk. Wait, cause sometimes I cry when I just can't seem to find a distraction from my mind. It's a mills ain't meant to climb. I don't like this, sometimes I cry when I just can't seem to find a distraction from my life. It's some ways you just can't fight. I don't like this, sometimes I lose my cool before I find myself. I had to take a few steps back before I self-destructed and boy, help. Been locked inside my mind so long that COVID wasn't nothing new. It's just an excuse to be elusive to the people that get used to sucking out all of my aura. But the trade-off is I'm stuck with all my thoughts and that's a horror story waiting to happen. My demons hate me and it's for a good reason. Sometimes I reminisce on times of writing songs or follow bleeding. Man, I hated me, couldn't care about you. I know the reason, but there's no excuse. Just picture being in my shoes. A black boy Bible couldn't face the truth. I numb the pain with liquor, dang, stop popping pills when tolerance was due. Abomination, I ain't need no proof. Daddy a preacher, so my mind was swayed before I grew. Into a man with my own thoughts, a sinner win a trip to hell. So I ain't tell even myself, but deep down, boy, I knew. And sometimes I cry. Thank you. I like to get the very, very sad song out of the way first, because, you know, then we don't have to go back to that. How y'all doing? Like they said, my name is Dende. I hope y'all are enjoying me so far. This next song is from the album that I put out last year called A Happy Man. This is Close to You. I'm at the bottom of this bottle. My problems, I forgot them. But can I just be honest? The thing that I've been trying to forget is you. Don't take it in the wrong way. I know we had some fun days, babe, but ever since we parted ways, I've been great. Just hope that you can say the same, okay? Looking out from my window pane, I've been thinking about all the memories made. I tried so hard, but I just can't shake how I feel about you. And that ain't nothing new, I just wanna get close to you again, babe. Even if it's just as friends, yeah. See, I try so hard to just forget that you wasn't perfect from beginning. Yeah, and I just wanna get close to you again, babe. Even if it's just as friends, yeah. I try so hard to just pretend that you wasn't perfect from beginning. Wait, I try to say the most while saying the least. Say, all these heartbroken women are making to me. Say, you the soul of these words that I say to the beat. And what's the point of making love if we can't make peace? Baby, why you gotta talk like that when you mad? Why you hang up knowing that you always come back? Got questions for you, really, who got time for all that? Got me asking, should I fall in love or should I fall back? You been running laps in my mind. I know you tired of waiting on me to get it right, but still you try to keep your heart open, even though you heartbroken. And you still love me when you know I told you mad lies, but still I'm looking out from my window pane. I've been thinking about all the memories made. I tried so hard, but I just can't shake how I feel about you. And that ain't nothing new, I just wanna get close to you again, babe. See, even if it's just as friends, yeah. Hey, said I tried so hard to just forget that. Oh, you wasn't perfect from beginning. Yeah, and I just wanna get close to you again, babe. Even if it's just as friends, yeah. See, I tried so hard to just pretend that it wasn't perfect from beginning.
Make some noise if you loved it. That's Dende, ladies and gentlemen. That song was called Close to You. I know that wasn't your verse on that song, though, was it? Or was it?
Nah, the second verse is not my verse.
So who was featured on that song?
Stocks. My friend Stocks.
And I believe he's from the H as well.
Yeah, he is.
We putting on for the culture right now, Houston's culture. Now, I was going to say that you did start off the show really emotional so you can get it out of the way. But nah, we rolling back. We rewinding because I want to know.
For sure, let's get it.
I want to know, that song was called I Cried, the first one that you did from a Happy Man album. When was the last time that you cried?
Oh, man. Sheesh. Probably a couple weeks ago, I'm not going to lie. But it wasn't a sad cry. It was a happy cry.
Oh, really? What were you so happy about that it brought you to tears?
I already knew that I got booked for something, but I didn't know who was on it. And they dropped the flyer for it, and there's this R&B fest in Atlanta called R&B Only Fest, and it's me, and it's Erykah Badu, and it's Miguel.
Come on
and
now.
And I burst into tears. I was like, yo.
Man.
Which is crazy, though, because they dropped the flyer at like 9 a.m., which is, odd time to drop a flyer. But
I feel like people are up by 9 a.m. Is that not the time they
I mean,
usually wake up?
I'm up, but that's not when you drop stuff. I feel like that's not when you put stuff out on the internet.
So you go by the name of Dende, but Dende is not your real name. How did you get the name Dende?
I'm a nerd. I'm an anime nerd. That's pretty much all I watch is anime. And I have Dende tattooed on my arm, actually. He's just a character from Dragon Ball Z I really identify with. I like that character a lot. So
we got some nerds in the building?
It sounded like it. People got happy, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. So in middle school, elementary, I don't know when you started getting into anime, but Elementary school, were you picked on for it, or did you like keep it close to you and didn't let people know that you were into anime?
Nah, I wasn't picked on for anime. I feel like people always talk about how they got picked on for watching anime. I ain't get picked on for I got picked on for other stuff. So, I had plenty of other stuff to get picked on about. I was not very cool, so it wasn't that.
So for those who don't watch anime, what is it about Dende that made you want to use that as your artist name?
So Dende is from a show called Dragon Ball Z. And the whole premise of the show is the Dragon Balls. You got to gather all the Dragon Balls to be able to make a wish, or 3 wishes, depending on what part of the show you're on. Dende's not, the show's a fighting show, and Dende's not really like strong at all. He's a healer, but he's really important to the show because if he didn't exist, the Dragon Balls won't exist, which means people can't make wishes. So like he's a very overlooked character, but he's really important to the plot.
I like that right there. I got chills right now. I'm going to keep the show rolling. I'm going to let you perform a couple more songs. Which one are you doing next?
I have no clue.
I think it's Dark Skin.
Is it?
Is it Dark Skin? Oh, we got a thumbs up. So let's do it. Dark Skin by Dende.
I like to dedicate this song to all the melanated women. I usually do this when there's no melanated women in the room too, so it's crazy. But I always do it anyway. Wait. Blacker than night, blacker than Kunta. That's black. Sweeter the juices, darker the fruit. Was I be searching for love with the milk and honey? Funny, spend my life looking for something that's right in front of me. Black queen, seem to be akin to Nefertiti. Afrocentric features perfectly positioned where they boss to be you powerful. It's amplified when standing next to me. You proud, I know. Your jeans trace back to being royalty. You and me is love, that's love. Yo, cocoa butter fragrance takes me up. Wait, sit shea butter, baby. You're my drug. Hey, and I just really I can't get enough. Oh, I hope you know your worth, black queen. Your fire might be the way you walk and talk, yeah, and smile. Is it your confidence that makes it worthwhile? Dark skin child, say I hope you're proud. Wait, I said the blacker the berry, the sweeter you speak. So attractive in stature, your queenship elite. You hold the passion and rapture while seeking your peace. Can't let distractions play factor in dreams you hold deep. She said back in the day when we was young, but we not kids anymore. Caress this body in a grown way like we meant for this. Behind every first lady is a line of holy empress, descendant of Sojourner, where her truth dissolved to emptiness. Oh, I love to see Nubian goddess up, not so high. Confidence exudes its brightness in the low lights so bright. I will have to see you truly flourish, baby. You gotta grow. You've been gifted with the pigment of gold. Says super with it, we intelligence. God forsake the man who tried to pacify your elegance. Cause cage birds fly the highest on the wings of lifted melanin. You know your worth, black queen. In your fire might be the way you walk and talk and smile. Is it your confidence that makes it
dark-skinned child. Say, I hope you're proud. I said, I hope you're proud. Oh, I hope you're proud.
Dark skin. So Dende,
What's good?
who is the most influential woman of melanated of of color in your life? Who's the most influential woman of color in your life?
My mom, for sure, 100%.
How does she feel about you as an artist making a career out of music?
I don't think she was on board at first. I know for a fact she wasn't on board at first. Yeah, but now she's kind of coming around to it because it's actually working. I feel like any parent would when their child wants to like do something like this, is skeptical. I can't talk skeptical because like they view something like this as a hobby as opposed to a career. But when she saw that I was like actually making a career out of this and making money and taking care of myself, she kind of turned around. And
You quit your job to do it full time.
yeah, I did.
What was it in your spirit that let you know that you had to do it?
So two things. Last year I went to New York to go to this like big session. Like it wasn't, so I know y'all probably heard of like the Dreamville sessions. I didn't go to that. Don't clap. But it was something similar to that where like it's just a bunch of artists from all around the country that just came together for a week actually in Jersey. And we had a mansion and we just had a studio in that place and we just were recording for a week straight. And then I came back home and I was like, oh, this sucks. And then I went to another one in California like a month later. It was the exact same thing. And then I came back and I was like, and I told myself, and I told the people I worked with, I was like, hey, if any day the night before, I'm like, I'm about to call in tomorrow, I'm just never coming again. And then one night I was about to call in and I was like, oh, I guess I don't work here no more. Like, I'm just not working.
There are some people in the younger generation who are artists as well, and they don't know that it takes money and hustle in order to be an artist full time. So would you give them that advice to quit their job?
No, because it didn't really work out at first. I had to immediately start driving Lyft and stuff and DoorDash and every other rideshare type of thing. But eventually it worked out because I got some funding to make music, and I make music off of shows now, so I'm kind of good. But I would say have a plan. If you're gonna quit your job, have a plan first. Don't just quit like I did, because I kind of just do stuff. But
Spur of the moment.
yeah, don't listen. Don't do what I do. Just have a plan. That's what I would say.
What was the job? Rob G wants to know what the job was.
I've had a lot of jobs, but the last job I had was at Juiceland. And after I quit, they actually sponsored me, so that's kind of crazy. It was pretty lit.
They gave you a big fat check.
They was like, you don't work here anymore? Well, we can sponsor you.
So
I was like,
what did you
"Word."
use the money for?
I made a short film called In Case You Forgot I'm Black. Because basically during like all the protests and stuff, me and my friends were going out there and doing that. We were protesting and I was posting about it and I wasn't making music. And people started commenting on my stuff being like, we don't want to see this. We want you to make music. And so I was like, okay, I'll make music. But I made music about the situation at hand. And then I called it In Case You Forgot I'm Black. So this stuff applies to me. I'm an artist, but I'm black first. So like, I decided to make that.
Not to make this about me or anything, but I heard you had a radio personality featured in that short film.
Yeah, he was. Amir was in the short film. He was a protester.
Okay, enough about me. We're going to get back to you, and we're going to listen to more of your music. The next one is Close to You.
No, it's not.
Oh, see, I'm wrong this time. I was just checking you. What's the next one?
I think it's Taken From Me.
Oh.
There we go. Hello.
There we go.
Love is a drug you just can't get enough of. So just take it from me. I'm down on my knees, baby. If love is a drug you just can't get enough of, then take it from me. I'm begging you, please, baby, hold on to me for another second. Loving got me so gone. If hating you is right, then baby girl, I just been so wrong for so long. And girl, that's the truth. Wait, I just can't help it. I try not to show it, but I think I'm in love with you. Oh, this might sound selfish, but I think you're perfect for me. Girl, I'm perfect for you. Girl, my love is a drug you just can't get enough of, so just take it from me. Oh, I'm down on my knees, baby. If love is a drug you just can't get enough of, then take it from me. I'm begging you, please, baby, take every sip of me until the last drop. I'll let you take every piece of me until we pass out. And you fell into my arms, oh. Please don't be ashamed to love me either way. Engage or be engaged. If I could set the stage, I think that Eden would be our little perfect place. We dance in the garden and we'll make fun of the snakes that crawl in their bellies in which they can stand in our place. My hands will melt in your face, the sun will brighten your eyes. I would take every sip of me until the last drop.
Take It From Me, a song about love.
Something like that.
Are you in love?
Right now? No, absolutely not.
What have you learned about love?
You know, not to take it for granted. I would say that.
Have you ever made any mistakes in love? Looking back, you're like, nah, I probably shouldn't have done that.
A lot. I feel like my whole life is full of a bunch of mistakes, you know, but sometimes you got to make a lot of mistakes to do the right thing. So that's where we at.
I feel like you make a lot of mistakes on Twitter. Do you feel like you make a lot of mistakes on Twitter? You talk about everything on there.
I don't think I make any mistakes on Twitter. I feel like Twitter is a joke and we must treat it as such. I feel like a lot of artists take themselves way too seriously and using these social media platforms to act like they're not a certain type of way. And then in person, you meet them and they're a completely different person. So I like to be the same person on the internet that I'm in person.
So 10 years from now, when they're pulling back your old tweets, you're not going to care about it?
Nope,
okay.
Let them. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, I said that. That's fine.
Listen.
That's where I was right then.
We got the tape to prove it. We got the tape to prove it.
That's where I was at that time when I posted that. So here we are.
We're going to get into this next song. I really don't want to talk too much in front of it, but I do want to say this because I pull it up oftentimes on my phone, and I'm like, where's the parental advisory sticker? But the way that you wrote it, it's just like you're leaving a lot to the imagination, but you're also saying a lot as well. So I'm going to just let y'all hear it. It's Candy.
You taste like candy, between your hips, baby. See you, it tastes like strawberry wine. Go down with the smile that you drip from my lips. Baby, hey, you it taste like candy, between your hips, baby. Oh, easy, you it tastes like strawberry wine. Go down with the smile that you drip from my lips. Baby, I just can't go back anymore. Go put that pillow behind your headboard. Lay your head back, I give you what you want. Whisper to me, whine it, you know I give it to you till you want no more. Sliding like home play, baby, don't you run. Usually don't play with fool, we having fun. Look back at me, your eyes say I'm the one. Go down for round 2, cause yeah, you taste like candy. Between your hips, baby. Oh, we see you taste like strawberry wine. Go down with the smile that you drip from my lips. Baby, yeah, you taste like candy. Between your hips, baby. Oh, we see you taste like strawberry wine. Go down with the smile that you drip from my lips. Hey, personally, I think you would agree that when loving on me, I leave you speechless. Personally, I think you would agree that when loving on me, baby, I leave you wanting me more. Na 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 na. Oh, you taste like, yeah, you taste like, baby, you taste like candy. Oh, you taste like strawberry wine. No, 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 no. Yeah, you taste like.
What y'all think about it?
I had to do that song in front of my parents. They came to South by to watch me perform, and I did that song, and it made me laugh.
Did you see their reaction?
Yeah, they did not like that. It was pretty funny though. I liked it.
So we have grown to love you today. I've loved you already as an artist, but who are 3 of your top 3 artists?
Oh man, Frank Ocean, Daniel Caesar, Saba.
Saba. Okay. So I feel like those are a lot of people who don't get the recognition that they deserve.
For sure.
Do you agree or no?
Frank does, for
Yeah,
sure.
Frank does.
Frank doesn't have to drop music ever again, and he's good forever. Daniel kind of got canceled by the black community. Yeah, Saba, he's getting there. He's on tour right now.
Well, I want to say we appreciate you for coming through and spending time with us today. And we're going to get into one last song. This is from your second album.
Yeah, this is an old song. This is one of those rap ones, huh?
Rapping and singing on this one. Showing us that you got the skills. It's Road.
I hope I remember the words of the song, to be honest with you. We got another very long intro to the song, like the other one. Y'all having a good day though? We might as well talk all wait for this long intro to end.
Wait, hey, it's like it make you feel alone. Oh, wait, but who am I to say it's wrong? Wrong. Wait, spend barely any time at home. Wait, wake up, it's time to hit the road. Wait, that was all in my review. I ain't got no time to be looking back. I got 3 targets on me already. I'm young, smart, and I'm hella black. I got hella bottles, money ain't gon' solve them, but I make it like I bet it help. I got better days on the way. Tino told me I should meditate. I remember days I used to medicate, and now they recognize me on the street. But I'm broke sometimes and even eat. I gotta feed my baby. One day be like being Jay-Z. With commitment, I was hella lazy. Dropped the ball, D-field, 4th quarter, no time on the clock remaining. Mama really think they love me now. Way too long, you had to hold me down. You just really wanted me to try it. I ain't never really been that guy. Everything it really came too easy. Fake like DENDE, I was breezing. Real world hit me, I was bleeding. I was sinking, barely breathing. Now I'm riding on a wave, They be jamming to my tapes, And they coming to my shows. Look around and all my friends gone now. Need to know what to do. Ain't nothing left here to prove. Most nights it's the booth. And you, it's true, this life can make you feel alone. Road. Wait, boo, who am I to say it's wrong? Wrong. Wait, spend barely any time at home. Wake up, it's time to hit the road. Wait. I be showing love, but people treating me just like a Bond villain. Man, if God willing, I'm a car's ruckus when I blow up. Show up with the chip sitting on my shoulder, something like a Pikachu. Ain't no capping, all I speak is truth. No more practice this game for the finals. Y'all ain't finna sweep me too. City treat me like a stepchild, but the people love me, so it's kinda wild. Used to hit up every open mic for months, ride around the city for a while. Cut me off on the main stage, but I keep a smile through the disrespect. Hate to see it when the people that you treat hella wrong is really up next. It's an upset, I'm the underdog. Katie raised with the Houston culture, so I mixed the rap with some neo soul. Phone number been the same since the 8th grade. If I don't answer, leave me alone. Remember days used to have to pop bars just to try to even write a song. Now they listen to me every morning. Ain't nobody trying to put me on. Independent and I'm going strong. Houston mind, and if you give me time, I'm just really finna go and take the globe. Till then, I'ma sit at home. By time when I write rounds on this telly app on my iPhone. Phone dragging my eyes low, it make you feel alone. Wait. Who am I to say it's wrong? Wrong. I spend barely any time at home. Wake up, it's time to hit the road. Wait. Thank y'all so much. That was my last song. Appreciate y'all.
When's the next project coming out?
Yo, I don't have a date. To be honest with you, I have a lot of songs, but I don't have a date yet. So.
Do you have a name?
No, I do not.
Okay.
You're not getting no exclusives out of me, sir.
But I know I'm about to go listen to some unreleased music, and I'm going to spread the word on the afternoon hustle, so y'all make sure y'all stay tuned from 2 to 7 p.m. Dende, thanks again for coming through.
Thank y'all for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank everybody for coming out. Thank everybody for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Make sure you spread the word about the Vibe Houston app to your friends, your family members, everybody that you come in contact with, and let them know that it's all about the vibe, Houston's culture.
What's good, everybody? It's me, Dende, and I just got done doing my vibe session. My performance was so good that they gave me a job here. So if you want to hear me spinning your favorite songs, playing my own music, talking, making jokes on the radio, download the Vibe Houston app and just tune in at 9 p.m. every night or during the morning. I'm here all day, honestly. I ain't got nothing else to do. Just make sure you stay tuned for other new great artists to perform on Vibe Sessions, too. You have a good night. Wait for me, change coming soon. Hope I ain't too late, think this is fake of me and you. Yeah, it's true, yeah. So baby, won't you wait for me? Change coming soon. Hope I ain't too late, think this is fake of me and you. Yeah, it's true, yeah. So baby, won't you? I'm taking tickets in line, ticking this time. Timid, I trip on the loose in your line. Linen is fine, it's a soil where my roots resided that line my pockets. Residue instead of proof of my time spent. I find lint time, cause I heard love is timeless. But then again, why am I always broke? Every time that I decide to pay it